Tonight, the government of St. Lucia receives its first batch of COVID-19 vaccines. Opposition leader Philip J. Pierre expresses gratitude for the donation of vaccines to St. Lucia, and the people reveal whether they will be taking the COVID-19 vaccines or not. All this and more coming up in tonight's broadcast.
This is the Hot 7 Nightly News with Lovelace and Amy Joseph.
Good evening. It is Friday the 12th of February 2021. Welcome to the Hot 7 TV Nightly News. I am Rochelle Gonzalez, standing in for lovely St. Amy Joseph. Thank you for joining us. St. Lucia's effort to contain COVID-19 continues to receive support from friendly governments and counterparts, both far and near. In recent days, this support was evident through acts of solidarity by our sister islands, gifting of St. Lucia with the Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine produced by India. On Wednesday, February 10th, St. Lucia received 1,000 doses of the vaccine from the government of Barbados. On Thursday, February 11th, a further 2,000 doses was received from the government of the Commonwealth of Dominica. The vaccines which have been received from regional counterparts shall be used in the rollout of the first phase of vaccination. The Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine is administered in 2 doses for gaining the required protection from the virus. As such, these doses shall allow for the vaccination of 1,500 frontline workers, which include medical personnel, state security, including the police, fire service, correctional officers, and paramedics. Still on the subject, the leader of the St. Lucia Labour Party, Philip J. Pierre, is expressing gratitude to sister nations, Barbados and Dominica, for sharing their supplies of the Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine with St. Lucia. Speaking on behalf of the opposition leader in a press statement set out on Friday, the SLP's communications officer, Mondi Lewis, said the kind gesture is a shining example of togetherness in the Caribbean.
Honorable Philip J. Pierre, leader of the opposition and political leader, extends appreciation on behalf of the St. Lucia Labour Party and the people of St. Lucia to Prime Minister of Barbados, Honorable Mia Amor Motley, and Prime Minister of Dominica, Honorable Roosevelt Skerrit, for sharing 3,000 doses of Oxford AstraZeneca with St. Lucia. He said, "The kind consideration by the government of Barbados and Dominica is the best representation of Caribbean unity during these unprecedented and trying times. The people of St. Lucia are most grateful to the prime ministers in our neighboring islands for their efforts."
According to Lewis, Pierre expressed hopes that the government will prioritize the vaccines wisely.
He added, "I am hopeful that the government will prioritize the vaccination of our frontline workers and start with the most vulnerable citizens." The opposition leader concluded by saying, "I want to wish our brothers and sisters in Barbados and Dominica all the best as they continue to combat the challenges presented by the pandemic. We implore the government of St. Lucia to do everything it can to get vaccines and the necessary equipment on the island so we can begin defeating the scourge of COVID-19 immediately."
St. Lucia continues to hold talks with India to secure more batches of the vaccine to be administered to the general population. Now that the vaccines have begun arriving on island, the team at Hot 7 took to the streets to ask members of the public whether they will be taking the jabs once they are available to the public. Here's what they had to say.
I would take it once it reaches on 70. Because honestly, right now, we need to stop this negative thing that I would not take the vaccine, although it is people's opinion about the vaccine. But truly, once it reaches there, because right now we need to have a solution to see how much we can control this contagious disease.
I'll not take the vaccine because my 82-year-old uncle in London died because he took the vaccine. The vaccine killed him. COVID-19 and the vaccine killed my uncle.
I cannot wait to take the vaccine. I cannot wait to take the vaccine because I'm a businesswoman and I need to go to and fro to the United States. I have to take the vaccine, and that's a very good thing our Prime Minister do for the people of St. Lucia. Thank you.
So I don't know. I don't know. I somewhat have mixed feelings about it. But I'm just waiting to see what happens when you get set.
If the vaccine is good, take it. What's the point? You're going to die from corona if you stay on your own like that. If the vaccine is good, it's clean, What's the point of running conspiracy theory after it? It's good, take the thing. Get over corona.
The vaccine, I feel, is a good step for each and every one of us, because we don't know who is who right now, but taking the vaccine is going to make us a little more safer. Right now, I'm selling on the street, I'm selling these Lipton for a living. So I need a little assistance still. For we know that everywhere is tough, and right now everybody's trying to make a hustle.
Stay with us, because still to come after the break, the number of confirmed cases of COVID-19 reaches an all-time high. The quarantine fees for returning nationals gets slashed, and the NCOPT expresses concerns for the livelihoods of minibus operators.